Hi there, Crafty Peeps. Enis here from Paper Crafting with Enis, and I'm on today with the project share, which also happens to be a challenge share. I made these items from Hilda, who is hosting her giveaway that she's calling Hilda's Challenge Giveaway, and she is Mistvale, Mistvale, on both YouTube and Instagram. Her challenge giveaway, I think the entries are due to be mailed out by October 15, which happens to be tomorrow. So you see I'm a little bit late, but that's okay. I believe she did say in one of her videos that she may extend the deadline. So if you're interested, you need to contact her through Instagram and let her know that you'd like to participate, and hopefully she can accommodate your schedule. But anyway, so you had to make a Memdex card, an ATC card, and a shaker. You could use any paper collection, any color scheme, any dies, anything you wanted to do as long as you met those requirements. And I decided to go with this really spooky vintage witch kind of vibe here. I did get the digital printout download from Creative Fabrica, and it came for these cards here. It came with 8 different cards, and they printed beautifully on my printer. I love the vintage style and the color scheme that they have, and I did use those throughout, so that was my inspiration for these projects. I also used a sheet of paper from this 49 in Market Art Option Spice 6x6 pad that I recently hauled from scrapbook.com. I used a Memdex die from KS Craft that I got on AliExpress, and she is calling this the Flapdex. And I did make a flap on my Memdex, but I didn't do it the way I think it's intended to be. I put the flap on the back, and I will show you that in a couple of minutes. I also used my rosette dies from Tim Holtz. I used this one here and the small circle center there. I love these dies. And I also used the, upside down, the large potion bottle from Scrap Diva Designs. She's calling it the Poison Shaker Bottles. Okay, so those were the main products that I used. I also used a variety of Temu, AliExpress, and Dollar Tree items throughout. So with that, let's get started. I'm going to show you my Memdex. So here's the Memdex, and like I said, I did use the KS Craft die for this, and it's just a simple Memdex, and it has the little flap, which I put on the back. I did use one of the cut-apart cards from the collection I got from Creative Fabrica. I did back it up on some chipboard so it had a little more heft to it, because when I printed this on my printer, I used 65-pound off-white cardstock, and it felt a little flimsy to me, so I did back it up with some chipboard. I used scissors and distressed the edges all the way around, as well as used Tim Holtz Distress ink in, I think it was called Black Soot, to go around the edges. Topped it off with one of these cute little glittery spiders that I got from Temu, as well as a variety of these little pearl accents, and I'm going to show you that package as well. These are the TlYT pearl accents that I got with my Frank Garcia kit that I ordered online. Okay, I did use some little birdie flowers here, and it came with the leaves. I added in this little pearl trim in the back there just for a little added interest. And I did cut out one of the spider webs from this Dollar Tree mesh and put that behind the whole little cluster just for a little added sparkle. I had this little broom in my stash, and I probably got this from the Dollar Tree a couple of years ago is what I think it is. I also used some orange cardstock and stamped on it, "Enter if you dare," with black ink, and backed it up on some glittery gold cardstock there. I also made a little dangle using a couple of beads from my stash, and this, I just want to point out this one black iridescent bead. That was from the Happy Crafter shop that I got in a haul, I don't know, a couple of hauls ago. But anyway, I love those beads. I love the glisten and the color to them. So that is the front. Oh, also I used Wink of Stella on the flowers. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can pick up the little glittery there, so that's fun. And on the back, I used the flap. And like I said, I didn't use it the way it's intended, but it was the way I ended up using it. I stamped it again with the Enter If You Dare stamp, added a little one of the pearl accents there, And when you open it up, it has my information inside and talks about Hilda's challenge giveaway. I also cut out some more of the black mesh gold glitter spider webs from the Dollar Tree and just added that for interest. I added another little glittery spider there, and I sprayed the back of the card with this shimmer or sheer shimmer craft spray frost that I got from Amazon. So that is the Memdex card that I have for Hilda. Then I made this cute little ATC card, and what I did was I took two of the cut apart images. I used one on the front and one on the back, and sandwiched between I put a thin layer of chipboard. I did not scissor distress the outside of this, but I did use the black soot ink around the edges because I really like that spooky dark look to it. And these are a couple of the chipboard pieces from the TlYT collection from Frank Garcia, as well as some more of the little pearl accents. I took some crinkled seam binding from my stash that I got at the Craft Cabin, I think it's called, on Etsy. Or maybe it's called the Scrap Cabin. I can't remember. But anyway, so some seam binding from there. Some more Little Birdie crafts that I twisted together. I made a little curly Q down here just so they weren't stabbing out. Tucked in a little of the black mesh back there and a couple more sprigs of the pearl accent. And that is my ATC card. So I think that turned out really cute. And then the poison bottle from Scrap Diva Design. This is my take on it. And in the background, you'll see this image back here. Let me see if I can, you really can't see a whole lot of it. But what I did was I took one of these designs from here. Actually, I think I took this design and I blew it up in my 3D art studio on my computer. So I made a full-size sheet is what I did. And then I used that to cut out the backgrounds, which I thought was pretty cool how that turned out. I am also using some black foam in here, and I've got 2 layers and some glitter cardstock from my stash. I think I got this at Joann's some time ago. And here's some more of that crinkle seam binding, and I just put a couple of beads there, an orange and a purple one that I got from Temu. Here is the tag that comes with the Scrap Diva set, and it says Poison. I did some distressing with the black soot ink, added another little pearl accent, and here is the rosette that I made with the Tim Holtz die. Once again, tucking in some of that gold and black mesh from the Dollar Tree, and the little skulls come with the design set. And what I did was I actually have them popped up on some black foam, so they look black, but the top of it has got the off-white cardstock. And then I used some of those pearl accents that I got from the Frank Garcia TlYT collection. And also I used them on the little eyes here. I thought those were really, really cute. Look how they look like their eyes are bugging out. Very cute. And then here is my sequin mix. I've got orange and rust color. I've got some table scatter in there, orange pumpkins, some spiders and bats. I also added in some of those pearl accents from the Frank Garcia collection. I think this is really, really cute. And the back is just plain black. Okay, so that is my shaker. And I took some of the leftovers and I added it into one of these little Dollar Tree bottles. Just used an eye pin, screwed it down into the cork, and added the word spooky and another one of the Happy Crafter Shop black iridescent beads there. So I think that's a cute little add-on for her package. And I'm just going to show you some of the leftover sequin mix that I have here. So yeah, really, really pretty. I'm going to save this. I might use it on another project later on this weekend. So that's that. And then the last thing I'm going to gift her are these leftover cut apart cards from the collection I got from Creative Fabrica. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this project share, and be sure to check out Hilda's channel, Mist Veil, on both YouTube and Instagram. Give her some crafty love in both places. Maybe join her challenge, but be sure to send her a message on Instagram to let her know that you'd like to get in and see if she will extend the date. She will be getting my entry a little bit late because I won't be mailing it until Monday because it's too late today and tomorrow Sunday. So anyway, I had a lot of fun making these projects for her. I love the spooky dark vibe of it and the vintage look of it, and I hope she enjoys them as well. So with that, I'm going to say good night, goodbye, and have an awesome weekend. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below. I would really, really appreciate your support and hearing from each of you. I always love reading everybody's comments. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye, and I will catch you on the next crafty video. Bye, crafty peeps.